Saturday night. Saturday night. I don't know if you're seeing this on a Saturday night, but I recorded it on a Saturday night. It is me, Lisa Concepcion, certified professional love life coach and founder of LoveQuestCoaching.com, where you can go get a free love life assessment. Yes, free from me to you. Tonight, I am going to talk a bit about what women want. What women want. Oh my God, I'm cracking the code. So I am a life coach, as you heard me say earlier, if you're just tuning in now. And so I coach a lot of women. And I coach a lot of women who complain to me about men. And they're like, why can't they just figure it out? Why can't they? We're very easy people. We're simple. So I said, I want to help the guys out. I want to help them out. I want to get insights from the women and write it down and be like, listen, what do you people want? Crazy, what do you want? What do you want? And I was going to cull all of this and narrow it down to 10, and then come on and give you all the 10 things that women want. And let me give you a little insight of who are these women. So these women are very high value women in that they are good women. They're ladies. They earn their own living. They do well for themselves. They're directed. They have focus and passion in what they're doing in their lives, right? So these are the kind of women that they're very beautiful and they're in shape. And they could be anywhere from, 30 to late 50s, like a huge, from 30s to 50s, late 50s, like that. So I coach people as young as, 27 all the way up to 63. So I just play around, and I'm somewhere in the middle, kind of. I'm getting ready to hit the big 5-0. It's coming in March, baby. So I'm gearing up. But I wanted to call a little list of the 10 things that most women say that they want. So here we go. Let's jump right in. And it's no order. I just put them in an order, so I'm just going to go with it. All right. So one of the things, it's a big deal. It's a big deal, people. It's a big deal. Financial security. Got to know what you're doing with your money. A lot of women out there are doing really well for themselves. They have their own homes. They have their own, businesses in many cases. And they're finding that something happened in society. I think this feminism thing went off the rails because it lent itself to a lot of kind of, how can I say this, basic, broke ass and broken men who want to mooch off the women. So I think that this whole equality thing, I want to make money just like a man, kind of went a little off the rails. I mean, I'm a fan. I have my own business and I'm doing my thing. But we need to be mindful of the masculine energy, ladies, because a lot of times the women who have it all together, men are sitting there looking at you like, what do you need me for? What do you need me for? And the key is, you don't really need them for anything, but you want them around, right? You want the companionship. So, men, you got to come at these ladies with financial security. You got to know what you're doing with your money game. Can't be broken, can't be broke ass. Can't think that a woman is going to invite you into her home. Oh, let's live together. Do you notice, ladies, that the men who have nothing are always the ones who are always rushing the move in together? They want to accelerate the relationship so quickly. They're like, woo, they see your house. They're like, oh, you have it good here. Wow. And they want to know more about, ooh, do you rent this place? Do you own this place? They're sizing it up in their head. No. Got to do better for the women than the women can do for themselves. Okay, let's move on to number 2. Ladies want a man who's fun and social. Now listen, you don't have to be, out every night and going to crazy and whatever, but you can't be in bed 9:30 on a Saturday night doing nothing together. Boring. Women don't want to feel bored. They like some sort of routine, some sort of something, but every now and then you want to go out, you want to be dressed up, you want to go do something fun, not necessarily dressed up, but if that's your thing. But point is, fun and social. You have so many men hit a certain age, and you say, hey, my friends are having some people over, we're just gonna all kind of hang out and bring a bottle of wine and whatever, and I don't really feel like going, you go without me, and I don't feel like going, and you, no good. It's like they get cemented, crazy glued to the sofa, to the remote. They don't want to go anywhere. No good. Gets boring really fast. So fun and social. Number 3, positive mindset. You know how many women I coach and they come to me and they say, I can't deal with the negativity, Lise. I can't. I get on the phone with a guy. I had this one client, super beautiful woman, 53 years old. Beautiful. She looks like she's 42. Amazing. Pilates, the whole thing. Anyway, she says, I can't deal with the negativity. It's terrible. I call him up, hey, how you doing? What's going on? How's your day going? And he proceeds to list all the shit that ails him. Oh, my neck is hurting today. I took some aspirin. It hasn't been helping. Oh, and then I went here and the doctor said this. And they give you like their whole medical report. No good. And a lot of women, the older ones especially, are going through this. The younger ones, when it comes to positivity, they say to me, Lisa, I can't deal with these guys constantly complaining about their lack of money and direction in life. Like they don't know what they're doing. And it's like they're really negative and they're always like bummed out. And they're like, I can't deal with that. Because these women are like, I got it going. And that negativity, that bleh, wah, 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 kind of energy is just awful. I'm going to get more into that later because there's something similar. But positive mindset is a very important thing. I personally cannot be with somebody who has a negative mindset. I can't. I won't. I will not. It'll be like oil and water. I can't even deal with somebody who's like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not always positive. Trust me, I'm from New York. I have plenty to bitch about. I mean, it's, but I have learned through my own journey that the second I think of things that I don't want, I immediately pivot to the things that I do want, and then it puts me in a good vibe, and then I manifest the things that I want. See? So positive energy brings you positive things. Positive mindset brings you positive things. So women do not want men who are, this happened and my kids are driving me crazy. They're asking me for money all the time. And my shoulder hurts. And I couldn't sleep well last night. I was tossing and turning the whole night. Like, what do you expect us to do with that? What do you want us to say about that? It's like, oh, that's unfortunate. I slept amazing in my 700 thread count sheets. Anyway. Number 4, and this is a new one, and it came up hard for 2020, especially political values. They want guys who have the same core beliefs as they do, that they view the world the same way that they do. I think gone are the days where you could have differing political views and still kind of get along. If you do, it's going to be a major disconnect in your relationship. It completely will. Like, you'll divide. You'll feel very disconnected. You'll feel like, I can hang out with this person and we have fun together, but we can't really speak about anything meaty and significant affecting our lives, our country, without it going into this heated discussion that nobody wants to get into. But when you are passionate about your stance on things and you have views, like values, like core values about the important things that you stand for in your life, and they're not on the same page with that, that is going to be a problem. That is going to be a problem. Okay, number 5. The sex. Gotta be on the same page with how you like the sex. If he's kind of about the sex and, it's not satisfying to you, and vice versa, if he's all about the sex and you're just like, it's gotta be together, on the same page. about the sex. If that's not on the same page, you're gonna have a problem. I was talking to another client of mine who is later in her 50s, and she met a man, and he's very kind and very nice to her, but how can I put this? How can I put this in a way that is appropriate? He can't get it up. There you go. And she's like, you know, I need sex in my life. When I'm with a man, and I'm feeling like a connection, I want to be able to have sex. Lots of sex, good sex. So that's clearly an issue, so that's a problem. And especially a lot of women, you know, they reach their sexual peak. They're all about their sexual peak. They're like, oh my God, I want to tear this guy up. And he's there, can't, you know, get the energy going, blood flow, whatever. So guys, check out your health, check out your fitness, check out your eating, check out all of the things that are going on, nutrition, because it's all connected, right? Mind, body, soul, penis, and if that's not running right, it's a problem. You're gonna get dumped. Okay, which leads me into number 6, healthy. Women, especially now, want men who are healthy. So these days of, I don't go to the doctor, I haven't been to the doctor in 2 years, I'm 50 pounds overweight, I snore when I sleep. No, you're going to get broken up with. You're going to get broken up with. You're going to get dumped. It's not going to happen for you, honey. Not going to happen. If you're rocking the sleep apnea, got to get that sorted out. If you're overweight and you're having, you know, breathing issues and heart issues, you got to get it sorted out. If the pee-pee is not standing upright and the sex is not good and it's not happening, got to get it handled. Got to go to the doctor. Nothing more of a turn-off to women than they're trying to sort out, like, dude, am I going to be with you for, you know, for a time, or are you just gonna like kick it one day? What am I investing in? Am I investing in somebody who's into their health, their well-being? You know, they go for walks every day or whatever, treadmill, Peloton, whatever your thing is, little weight training, running, tennis, however way you get some exercise. This is a big deal for women. They want you healthy. And it's not only about the exercise. I had another female client. She was a little bit younger, 36 years old she was, this one. And she's looking for a husband, this one. My God, she does amazing for herself professionally. She dedicated her 20s and her early 30s into really moving ahead in her career. And so now she said, okay, 35, that's it. I'm going to find my husband. So now she's 36. So she coached with me to get herself straight about what she wants in a man and how she can attract the very man that she wants. And she said one of the major deal breakers on her list is a man who doesn't value nutrition. She's very into the keto and how to eat right and the plant-based and all this. She's even is teaching me about all that kind of stuff, because Lord knows, honey, I have Kit Kats right over there, and my menopausal ass, ooh, the hormones, I'm like nom 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 with chocolate chip cookies and ice cream, and oh my God, I take the chocolate chip cookie and I break it up into pieces and I put it in a cup, and then I put ice cream on top. No, it's a disaster what's happening with my cravings. So she's been helping me, but the point is she wants a guy who is into eating well and cooking food and not fried crap, fast food, eat something on the go bullshit. She's like, I don't do that. I don't want any of that. And the too much drinking, the excessive drinking, and just not living a healthy lifestyle. She's like, no. And I find a lot of women agree with that too. So healthy. Number 7, energetic and enthusiastic. Yes, energy. There are a lot of low energy men out there. They just are like, I don't know, like the burden of life is on their shoulders. And they like slunk forward and they're just like following the woman around, like, okay, whatever you want to do is fine with me. Like they have no sense of identity, no sense of energy, no energy, low energy, no enthusiasm whatsoever. They're just kind of like meandering around themselves, around life. Look at me, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll follow her. She seems to know what she's doing. So, okay, you want to go to Home Goods? Okay, we'll go. And they're just like, women want a guy who's like, baby, Saturday, what are we doing? Let's go grab some beautiful breakfast and then like go check out a museum exhibit and then walk along the beach or go to the pier or, like get dressed, get going, we're going for a ride. And you're like, all right, let's go. What am I wearing? Wear something with good walking shoes. Okay. And you don't even know. And this guy's like ready to roll, enthusiasm, like a zest for life, high energy. This is what women want. This is what women want. And let me tell you guys, it's all included. The health thing handles the energy thing. So if you're in not good health, if your health is crap, and you're 45 years old, 50 years old, and you want to be in bed on a Friday by 9 o'clock, honey, you need to go to the doctor. You might have a thyroid thing. You might have something going on with your, the chemicals in your body. It's just something is not right if you're feeling so sluggish and kind of dead to the world, falling asleep. Oh my God. How many times, ladies, holy shit, you are dating a guy and he invites you over for like dinner and you cook dinner and you have some wine, you're hanging out, and then he's like, oh, let's go watch a movie, and he falls asleep. Falls asleep, like on you, like, and you're just like, this is my Saturday night. This is my Saturday night. Really? Mahi, some wine, and a grown-ass man falling asleep on my shoulder at 9:30? No. Energy and enthusiasm. It's a big one. Okay, moving on to number 8. Emotionally mature. Women want men who are emotionally mature. What does that mean? Sometimes men don't even know what that means. They're like, what does it mean, emotionally mature? What does it even mean, emotionally mature? It means that you understand your emotions. And you understand how to be with your emotions. And you understand that emotions are just guidance. That's all it is. It's just guidance. It's telling you that you are thinking about something in a way that's spurring that's churning up some kind of emotion. So it's an opportunity for you to get your head in check. And a woman, especially a high value woman, wants to know that you have the ability to check your emotions, to understand your feelings, communicate what you want, what you need in your life, right? Like, get it together for yourself. Show up for yourself. Know how to show up for yourself emotionally. That's what women want, because you find a lot of men, and this is the women, they're complaining about this, that they're very emotionally immature. They're very guarded. They don't share anything. They just grunt twice for hungry, grunt once for thirsty. It's not a giving emotionally exchange. There's no allowing me to get to know you. What are your dreams? What are your ambitions? What are your emotions? How are you feeling? How do you feel about this? What do you think about this? There's no sense of self. There's no sense of a point of view of where your emotions are on any given thing. So, and how to handle them. So when you don't know how to handle your emotions, you'll have these outbursts of frustration. That's a perfect example of a man who doesn't have his emotions in check and is an emotional immature disaster. Is you'll have something happen that's completely unrelated to her, and you don't know how to tend to your own mood. So you open the door or you see her and you're carrying that mood and that bullshit with you to see her, hoping that she's going to remove it from you. Let's say, perfect example. You go on a date and you're supposed to be there at 8 o'clock and you're running late and you're sitting in traffic. So you text her, you're like, hey, I'm in traffic. Okay, no problem. She's like, fine, no big deal. I'll sit at the bar, I'll hang out, I'll have a cocktail by myself, all good. I'll go through my phone, fine. You arrive, but you're in a mood because you're late and you're stressed out and you don't know how to sit in your car, turn off ignition, and go from traffic nightmare to present. I'm here. I made it. Thank you. I am safe. I'm going to have a great date with this really elegant queen of a woman. All good. Traffic is over. Car is turned off. I'm going in now. And I'm going to be a gentleman. And I'm going to have a happy, nice demeanor. And all is going to be great. People can't do this. A lot of people cannot do this. So they shut out the car and they get into the restaurant, and you're like, "Hi, how are you?" "Oh, traffic was a nightmare. I'm lucky I'm even here." Like, nobody wants to hear that shit. Nobody wants to be greeted like that. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Nobody wants to hear that shit when you walk into the door. Even. I can see if, like, you're together a couple of months and whatever. Even still, check your own emotions. Check your own emotions. Stop bringing that crap and puking negativity all over everywhere you go. It's ridiculous. Nobody wants that shit. It's like being with a toddler. It's horrible. Okay. Number 9. Women want men who are smart. Ah! Who would think? Really? You don't want to be sitting next to somebody who's a complete dumbass and has nothing to talk about whatsoever? Women like men who are smart, that they're cultured, that they can talk about different things, that they can have good conversation, that they can talk about books that they've read, places that they've gone, things that they've tried, documentaries that they've watched, bouncing from one topic to the next. If you're just sitting your ass, scratching your balls, watching ESPN, you're not going to really have a whole lot to talk about with women. So I encourage you to be a well-rounded gentleman, right? Come to the table with interesting things to talk about. And if you struggle with this, which many men I know do, hit me up. If you're hearing everything on this list and you're like, "Oh my God, women are so difficult," women, we're really not. We're really not. I'll recap the list. It's really not. And I would I would imagine that the things that I'm rattling off are really no different from what you want, right? So be what you want in another. I say this to women all the time. I go, you need to start being what it is that you're asking for, right? Ladies, "Oh, I want a man who's in shape." Honey, when was the last time you worked out? You're a circle with feet. Asking for a guy with abs and muscles. Honey, no, put down the romance novel. Life doesn't work that way. Get your ass a fitness trainer, set a goal for yourself, and on your journey towards that goal, you will meet somebody amazing. See? Because people like people who are going for things, right? Going for things in their life. So smart. Smart guy. What is a smart guy doing? A smart guy is always busy. Smart guy is always cooking on something business related. And let's say maybe he's retired or semi-retired. They always got some kind of hobby, some kind of something going on that they're working on. Smart men, right? Something to talk about, something interesting to share. So that is huge. And 10, honest and reliable. Women love men who are honest and reliable. Meaning, when you say you're going to call, you call. When you say we're going to make plans, you follow through. When you say I'm going to pick you up somewhere, we're going to have a good time, it happens. So many women fade out. They fade out when men, "Oh, we should get together sometime." And then they go away. No follow through. It's shady. It sends a message to women that you're out juggling and you're looking for the bigger, better deal and you're not committal. You're non-committal. Honest and reliable. Honest. I like you. Let's do something together. And it happens. This is what women want. So I'm going to recap real quick for the tardy to the party people who got here a little bit late. I'm running off a list of 10 things that women want in a man. And they are: number 1, financially secure. No broke ass boys at the table. Number 2, fun and social. Number 3, positive mindset. Positive mindset. What you think here happens in life. So stop thinking negatively so that you could attract and create positivity in your life. Number 4, core values have got to be the same. Cannot, especially in this political climate, the way we are, the way things are, women are not interested in having a knockdown, throwdown battle over politics and political views and somebody trying to convince me to think differently than I do and me trying to think that I can convince you of whatever. Like, that shit is agonizing and it's a waste of time and it's depleting. But it is important. You have to be on the same page on core values. Number 5, sex life. How do you like the sex? Do you like it the same way? And it's got to be healthy, got to be good, got to be on the same page with the sex life. And if the sex life is not on the same page, got to talk about it, got to handle it, got to have an open, honest conversation. Because it could be linked to something health related. It could be something more serious going on. Okay. And number 6, healthy. Got to get healthy, got to work out, got to eat right, got to care about your doctor appointments, got to keep on point with the teeth and the dental and all this stuff. Just keep your shit together when it comes to your health. It's a very important one for women. Number 7, energetic and enthusiastic. This is like, yeah, let's have a good time. Let's do some fun stuff. Let's go. Right? And a lot of women are that, but the men are not. There's an energetic disconnect with men and women these days. You have like me, I'm going to be 50 in March. I feel like I'm 27. And then you have men who are, 50 also, whatever, and they're like ready to be in bed and lights out at 10 o'clock on a Friday night. It's ridiculous. So yeah, got to be on the same page about that. Number 8, emotionally mature. Get your emotions on point. Understand your feelings. You're not a toddler. Get yourself in check. We're not here to cater to your every whim and your every emotion. Handle it. And number 9, smart. Just be smart. Street smart. Have your shit together. Have some smart, interesting things to talk about. Have things going on in your life, that you can speak about intelligently. And finally, honest and reliable. Just have integrity. You say you're going to do something. You say you want to hang out. You say you're going to call. Follow through. So those are the 10. I hope you like them. I'm Lisa Concepcion, certified professional love life coach. You can find me on Instagram at Lisa the Love Coach. And you could also get your free love life assessment at lovequestcoaching.com. Talk to you soon. Much love. Bye.